Thank you for taking the Hakone Road plan. We are now departing from Sounza Station toward elevation of 1,044 meters. The journey will be approximately 8 minutes. Starting from the rear of the gondola, facing the outer rim of the Hakone Tower. Let's guide you on a wonderful tour of Hakone from the sky.
뭐라 오 그날 무서워.すごいよのには。何回もそのうおーってやってて、リピートしてね、なんか流して。これはなんで？
那是有人工那个气，
あそこがね、出っ張りのさ。
ああ、さっきのね。
何ステーション。来年のぶりな。